Shalom, shalom, and welcome. This is Yahusha, Living Orders and Commands, a series of end-time messages to those who seek to do the will of the Almighty Father, to those who will participate in the final Exodus, as well as those who will be martyrs for Yahusha's name, to those who anticipate and desire and pursue and receive instructions and images and words from the Almighty Father during these end times. My name is Symmanayah, and today is July 30th, 2015, and these are the words I am compelled to present. This segment is entitled, Ready or Not. Ready or Not. My brothers and sisters, we have all too often participated in making plans in our lives. We have awakened on many occasions, doing whatever we felt like doing, moving however we felt like going, taking for granted the favor that we found in Yahuah to live another day, to have a heartbeat, to have breath. Awaken, my brothers and sisters, there's much work to be done. Soon each of us will know what is expected of us individually and collectively as a body. Do you believe we are entered into end times like never imagined? Have you begun to see how global warming, climate change, drought, famine, pestilence, and disease are on the rise as described in the scriptures? Are you aware that a planet, yes, a foreign planet, has entered into our solar system? That it is approaching our orbit in such a way it will disrupt the very conditions on this earth. It is known as Nibiru, or Planet X, but I invite you to search the term Planet 7X and examine how one individual named Gil Bouchard parallels the conditions that occur or are expected to occur as a result of Planet X. There will be disruptions on this planet in the coming months. Yes, Earth is about to face some of the most challenging times in its history. Are you mindful of the battles that are active right now? Yes, there are people battling, fighting over fresh water, something extremely necessary for our survival, threatens our existence as I speak. There are wars, literally battles over fresh water as this message is going forth, and they will enlarge. The convergence, the coming together of many extreme challenges from global warming, consisting of drought, famine, and pestilence, to phenomenal and celestial things such as comets, asteroids, and foreign planets entering into our space, the space that is close proximity to the planet Earth. Pray and watch. The scriptures tell us to be mindful of the signs of the times, my brothers and sisters. We are about to face living orders and commands with a magnitude whether we are ready or not. We are about to come to know the physical return of Yahusha, that it is imminent. His written words, the written words of the Almighty Father, ready or not, we are about to witness on our own, individuals and collective groups, face living directions from the Most High in such a manner delivered by the Spirit of Yahusha that we will find ourselves disrupted in our routine. Business as usual will come to an end. Ready or not, we are not on our own. We are not on our own calendars. We are not on our own timetable. Ready or not, we absolutely do not have any control over the schedule of the Most High Father's plan regarding the final days, end times. Ready or not, we are about to witness the life of the following passages like never imagined. Let me read the following and know this. Whether we are ready or not, these passages will become alive with such a magnitude it will shake the very fabric of the body of believers as we face our refinement, our discipline, our marching orders as it relates to the plan of the Most High. Isaiah 11:12 says, and he shall raise a banner for the nations and gather the outcasts of Yasharal and assemble the dispersed of Yehudah from the four corners of the earth. Jeremiah 23:3 says, therefore I shall gather the remnant of my flock out of all the lands where I have driven them, and shall bring them back to their fold, and they shall bear and increase. Luke 21:22 says, because these are the days of vengeance, to fulfill all that have been written. Who has taken a moment to ask what are the characteristics of the vengeance of the Most High? Who has taken a moment to look, to discern what the vengeance of the Most High resembles and where we should be so that we are not in the way, in the path of his vengeance? Hebrews 10:30 says, for we know him who has said, vengeance is mine, I shall repay, says Yahuah, and again Yahuah shall judge his people. Who understands? Who can discern the life and the characteristics of his vengeance, of him judging his people? Hebrews 12:7 through 11. Actually, the entire 12th chapter of Hebrews speaks of the discipline that is promised to the children of Yahuah. Do we believe we will be refined and perfected? Who is able to discern with precision what that discipline resembles? Hebrews 12th chapter, I invite you to read it. 1 Thessalonians 5:9 and 10, because the Almighty One did not appoint us to wrath, but to obtain deliverance through our Master Yahusha Messiah, who died for us, so that we, whether awake or asleep, should live together with him. And keep in mind, my brothers and sisters, this is speaking of the physical body of the person of Yahusha that was sacrificed. For death is swallowed up and conquered by the Almighty Father. Let us come to understand that the spirit of Yahusha was never destroyed. It was the earthen vessel that was sacrificed. It was the earthen vessel that was risen from the dead. The spirit of our Savior Yahusha Messiah is indeed one with the Almighty Father Yahuah. We will come to know what that means and the dynamics and the sequence of the plan of the Most High regarding our salvation, regarding his living Torah, his living instructions, as well as his living and written laws. Colossians 3:6 and 7 says, because of these the wrath of the Almighty One is coming upon the sons of disobedience, in which you also once walked when you lived in them. Hear these words, O Yasharal. Hear and know that all that is written will be fulfilled. We will also come to life in the following passages, as well as many others. Proverbs 4:25, let your eyelids look forward and let your eyes look forward and your eyelids look straight before you. We will learn to focus on the task at hand, the tasks that are before us, as the spirit of Yahusha rises in our midst, through us, one towards another, and through his chosen leaders. Remember what was said in John 14:27. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give to you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. What is that peace? I submit to you, O Yasharal. It is a peace in understanding. It is a peace in knowing. It is a peace in obeying. It is a peace in responding. Proverbs 9:10 says, the fear of Yahuah is the beginning of wisdom. The knowledge of the set apart one is understanding. Pray, my brothers and sisters, and know the difference between fearing Yahuah, the Almighty Father, versus fearing what man can do to these earthen vessels. Proverbs 15:33 says, the fear of Yahuah is the discipline of wisdom, and before esteem is humility. I submit to you, these are the days of humility, my brothers and sisters, and they will prove to become intense. We are about to witness the most extreme transformation ever seen by man, especially regarding the shaping of a rising, set-apart nation, Yasharal. We are about to be participants, humbled, shaped to reflect what has been written centuries ago. We are Yasharal. We are the children of obedience. We will demonstrate to the world by the power and might of the Almighty Father Yahuah through his set-apart spirit, sent in Yahusha's name, our existence. Yes, the world will come to know that Hebrews really exist to this day. True Hebrews who were taken in the transatlantic slave trade, who have been scattered across the face of the earth, will be gathered, rounded up, by the Almighty Father to the set apart mountain, of which I am compelled to believe is the mountain of Jabal Allahs, which is truly Mount Sinai, located in the northwestern quadrant of what is known as Saudi Arabia. We will be in mass numbers. There will be millions gathered from the four corners of the earth. But when you compare it to the face of the global population on this earth, well over 7.2 billion to millions, that number would only be a remnant when you contrast it to the billions of those who are on the face of the earth. Much death and destruction is coming. All that is written regarding the great tribulation will come to be. Who has taken a moment to realize that whether we're ready or not, we face the most trying of times? We, O Yahusha, who seek to do the will of the Almighty Father, who have come to accept Yahusha as our Mashiach, will witness many nations, kindreds, tribes, and tongues brought together as one, under one banner. That banner is Yahusha, the sovereignty of the Most High. Yahusha, led by Yahusha, our Mashiach, our Messiah, who dwells within us, through us, and among us. Ready or not, we will witness living orders and commands of which we will find ourselves surprised as to how we will actually respond once disciplined, once reproved, once directed, once clearly ordered to do what is set out by the Almighty Father. There will be many among our ranks who will fall away, who will be overtaken with unbelief, wrestle in unbelief to the day of the return of Yahusha Mashiach. The Almighty Father has laid out a plan complete with details. The earth has been harmed. The sea has been harmed. The trees has been harmed beyond repair. I invite you to read Revelation 7:3, and I submit to you that the seal of the Almighty Father has been placed within our foreheads. Many scientists have even stated that man is on a collision course to total extinction, indicating that the earth, the sea, the trees have been harmed to a point of no return, with no solution in sight by world leaders and scientists. But we who are Yahusha, we who are believers of the word of the Almighty Father, understand that we will take off and put off the corruptible and put on the incorruptible. We know that the earthen vessels of which we know will become extinct. Look around, O Yahusha, and witness such words as tipping points, extinction level events, peak levels, point of no return, and many like words and phrases that are circulating across the planet. Remember, the scriptures foretell of a time when we will put on the incorruptible. Could the speak, the talk, could the echoes of mass extinction of man refer to that transition from the corruptible to the incorruptible? Could this be the description of mass extinction? Who has taken time to evaluate, ponder, examine, pray, etc., on the many characteristics of the structuring of an awakening nation, the sovereignty of Yahuah? Who has taken time to understand that our final exodus, what are the characteristics of that final exodus, the gathering from the four corners of the earth? What are the characteristics of discipline, vengeance, and wrath? And who will witness such? Where will we be? What will be ordered of us? Who is able to discern the characteristics of the fulfillment of the promises made for the children of Yahuah? The coming together of 12 tribes, the rise of 144,000 gathered from the four corners of the earth. Who has come to realize the details that are necessary to bring about the fulfillment of scriptures in the coming of age? Who have taken a moment to pray, to discern the characteristics of each task required of us individually and collectively. Oh, my brothers and sisters, we often speak of what is written. We often have Bible studies or participate in preachings and teachings, echoing the sentiments of what is written in scriptures. It is time to awaken, O Yahusha, and live what is written in many ways, shapes, and forms, under the constraints, under the discipline, under the living orders from the Almighty Father Yahuah and Yahusha's name. Ready or not, many answers are about to unfold regarding each of us individually and collectively as a body of one Being one of many members, we are about to awaken, O Yahusha. My prayer is that we are able to endure to the very end. Ready or not, things are about to occur with a magnitude far beyond our expectations. My prayer is that we come to discern and respond with accuracy to the living orders from the Spirit of Yahusha. Prepare, O Yahusha. Let us prepare to witness the emergence of an awakening nation. As the Spirit of Yahusha works in us individually, through us one towards another, and through his chosen leaders. Ready or not, all proof is coming. We will witness doubts laid waste among those chosen, ordered to fulfill the critical end time prophecies ahead. Choose this day whom you will serve. Oh, listener to these words, choose this day which direction you will journey, for the time will come when the fruit of our decision will visit us. Have you identified the chosen leaders of Yahusha? Have you identified the chosen of the Most High, chosen and led by the Spirit of Yahusha? The time is now. Are you one of those chosen to lead? Have you been prepared? Have you been schooled by the Spirit of Yahusha? Have you been directed by the set-apart Spirit that the Almighty Father sent in Yahusha's name to take on the position of leadership? Have you, O Yahusha, taken on the position of strength, of discernment, knowing when to yield to the prospective leaders, knowing when to lead or when to follow, knowing when to move or when to be still, knowing when to speak or be silent? Ready or not, the power and might of the Almighty Father is getting ready to disrupt our lives as business as usual. Our day-to-day routines are about to be shaken. Pray. Pray, O Yahusha. Listen to these words, for our journey will soon prove to be true, being gathered from the four corners of the earth. Pray. Pray some more, study, pray even some more, and watch and seek to discern with accuracy and respond to the living presence of the Spirit of Yahusha. Whether it is directly through us, one towards another, his Spirit communing with us, or whether it be through him working through a brother, a sister, a child. Are we ready to discern what the voice of the Spirit of Yahusha is saying to us? Pray and watch, ready or not. Ready or not, chosen leaders will begin to rise, and we will soon witness the identities of those mentioned in Revelation 11th chapter, the two witnesses. Their identities will become clear, their mission, their ministry will become clear. The one world government that's waiting to emerge with an anti-Messiah or Antichrist, commonly referred to as Antichrist, along with the false prophet and their beast system, awaits the restraint to be moved. We, O Yahusha, are that restraint. Soon and very soon we will be removed from the broadness of this planet and taken to a safe place, guided and directed to that set-apart mountain, and then we will witness the fullness of the anti-Messiah, the Antichrist, the beast system erupt as they gather to prepare for that final battle against the set-apart children of Yahuwah who will be in that set-apart place. Ready or not, the schedule of the Most High is unfolding, and it will unfold with all severeness, with all intensity. There will be obedience. Not might, not maybe, not if we listen. For the Most High will prove to forge through all strongholds and deliver us. We will obey. We will comply, O Yahusha. Are you ready? Ready or not? Our redemption draws near. Ready or not? We will soon be structured as an awakening nation, and we will find ourselves journeying to that set-apart mountain. Until then, until next time, my brothers, my sisters, let us know whose schedule we are on. Let us know whose calendar we will reflect in the coming days. Shalom. Shalom. Shalom.